I'm in the whip with authority, looking like Skybri, she got a body, ayy. And she been calling me daddy lately, want me to put her in Cartiers. And the bitch deserve it, put in work for the money, she earn it. Give me top every night, lip service, then I gotta block these hoes, she worth it. I'm out in Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch, look like Skybri, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch, look like Skybri, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch, look like Skybri, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch, look like Skybri, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Shorty a dancer with her OnlyFans, got her bands up. She independent, got a lamb truck, don't need no man, but I'll man up for that. Ooh, put it on camera, she a freak, nothing I can't handle. When I'm pulling up in that phantom, I got a pussy wetter than Niagara. Bitch, I'm a dog, I'm with the leash. Ain't no one holding me back, I'm a beast. Showing them all, falling my teeth. None of them fucking with me in these streets. Ooh, Skybri hit me in my DMs. I've been trying to meet up and see ya. I can fly you out to Abu Dhabi with a bad bitch look like Skybri. Ooh, right beside me in the phantom off that Molly. Yeah. Abu Dhabi with a bad bitch look like Skybri. Ooh, right beside me in the phantom off that Molly. Yeah. Abu Dhabi with a bad bitch look like Skybri. Ooh, right beside me in the phantom off that Molly. Yeah. Abu Dhabi with a bad bitch look like Skybri. Ooh, right beside me in the phantom off that Molly. Yeah.
You don't like the lights, but it's camera time. Said take the picture, but you rolled your eyes. Now I'm mortified and still terrorized. Push me behind to get me from my better side. I wanna push you back, but that's all you want. Wanna rub me up, I'm holding back. Tryna get me framed, throw me in cuffs. Said I attacked you, that's just a false truth. No need to argue, and yeah, I've had enough. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. Oh, there's more to me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. I find you there. I'm so scared to leave my house, so I cannot run free from this. Always being watched by you, and that's so inconsiderate. My privacy, does that exist? Probably haven't heard of it. Need to live a different life, cause lights and cameras are in it. Trying to find a silver lining. All I wanna do is avoid the violence. But you're here again, I'm losing it. There's no more screaming in silence. Get out my face, turn off the flash. I hate the fame, no more of that. Leave me alone, or I'll collapse. I need a break, don't feel the crack. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there.
Hello and welcome to a random video. How is everybody doing out there today? We have had quite a little break. We have, and I see my game audio is already not working and my game video is not working. It worked before the stream. Why do you hate me so much, OBS? Let me get that fixed before we finish the rest of the intro. Why? Oh, I had to reboot my computer and the stupid... I jump scared you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump scare you. I gotta fix... I had to reboot my computer, since I checked that everything was working, and then things weren't working. Sawscar just resubbed for 9 months. Thank you so much. Let me get this fixed. Oh, why? So I hope everybody had a good break. I certainly did. Gave out a lot of candy. Had to close up early because there were so many people. I ran out of candy. It was sacrilege. It was horrible. Where is my game? Where is my game? Where is my game? I'm looking for my game. Can't find my game. Trying to find my game. Ah, there it is. Game capture. Properties. Yep, the number increased. BeamNG put a little 209 update in there. All right, thank you so much, Beam, for doing that. And now we gotta get the audio on there. Audio, come on, audio, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. All right, everything working again. How is everybody doing out there today? And if you don't know, and if you can't tell from how scuffed the start of this stream was, Code Corrupt is now following on Twitch. No, but if you don't know, thank you, Code. I am RandomMinds, and along with other members of the BeamMP events team, as well as many others on the BeamMP staff, we are happy to bring you the continuation of the BSports Bangers event series, and it's gonna get prickly here at Destruction Derby. We are in week 9. Week 9 of 14. There is still plenty of time. If you missed a few weeks, no worries. Other people have missed weeks. You can still get points. You got to get them sweet, sweet points. You can see them now updated in the events section on the... where is it? Over here. So on the events section on Discord, you can see the results. I've started posting on there. You can see where everybody stands. We're going to be running heats of 15 people, maximum of 15. And we'll run as many splits as we need with those 15 people. We're going to do 3 races, 5 minutes each. It's going to be fun. But before we get to that, over the break, I've forgotten how to do all this. Let's see who we have here on the stage. Code Corrupt, I Like Nuggets, Cove, Onin, Panic, Sweet Lake, Z, Badman True, Danny, L. Sherman, Gav the Stig, it cuts off the names. I can't see all the names. So hi Mr. Cast, Davy, Fenway, and of course, Derp Kitty. And over here on the chat, and if you want to see the video and be in on the chat, I don't always see all the chats there on the stage, but if you're just watching the stream, you're missing out on hearing my voice live, so get on over to the stage. And if you're only on the stage, you're missing the video. Get on over to the stream. Well, I mean, you can see the video in the stage, but you can't hear it. And we're streaming on... Oh, no, I forgot. See, I'm already messing it up again. So, okay, here in chat, we have Onin, Dude McGuybro, Panic, Badman True, Silks, Casp. I already said Dude McGuybro. I did. Silks, Sauceguard. Hey, Sauceguard. Budman True, Mista, and Code Corrupt. And on the server, we have already Onin, Fenway, Kav, Lars, or I should say Kav, Lars, Badman True, L. Sherman, Panic, Code Corrupt, Gav the Stig, Danny Boy, and Mr. Tornado just appeared. Weather alert, a tornado has just appeared. Mr. Tornado, I think you are new, so I will go ahead and allow you vehicles right there. And let's see where we're at here. Yeah, so we took a little break over the Halloween season, and boy, did we need it. I am back. I got some energy. Got all the candy given. Well, say that's the downside though. So I was while we were waiting for Halloween, I started eating the candy that I had bought. Had to go out buy another bag, and then when we were giving it out, I still ran out. Code Corrupt with the first time chat. Hello. So we'll be running this track here, Cactus Creek. Glad to see me back. Now I have no excuse after all that rest. I did actually take more of a rest than I thought I was gonna. Got a lot of code done on the race manager. Not enough to have a new version out here for us today, but we're still running on a stable version. But I can't wait to show you what's coming. I can't wait to show you. Hopefully I'll have something ready for Tuesday. Is our testing Tuesday, so I'm hoping to have something for that. The change I'm making was supposed to be a quick little change. A quick little new game mode that should have been easy peasy to put in. Turns out, it took a little bit longer and is still taking longer than I thought. And I'm still working on getting this released before the end of the year, and I only have a few months left. Oh no. But today we're going to be running splits, like I said, with a maximum of 15. We'll run as many splits as we need to, get as many people racing as possible. We don't yet have a full lobby on server 1, so you can join either server 1 or server 2. If you come in and you see, including me, 16 people in, you are one too many here. Go on over to server 2. We'll get you into there, but we currently have room here on server 1. And each split will run 3 5-minute races. They're banger races. This is the BeSports Banger Series, as we said at the top. And we have the Banger Series cars, the Gamblers, the modified Gambler and Derby cars. And I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, yeah, so we'll wait a little bit for some more people to get in here. Oh, yes, that's right. That's what I was saying. So we'll be running 3 heats of 5 minutes each. So if you get crashed out, this is a banger race. Killing other people is not only allowed, it is encouraged. Only in the game. No. relation to anything real or imagined is implied or stated. That's almost what it says at the end of movies. Anyway, my brain is still gone, so at least we know that some things just never change. So it is a banger race. If during the race you can't move anymore, your car will explode. A feature which has been enhanced in the new version of the Race Manager. Not in this one, but still, if you can't move for 15 seconds, you will explode. So some people have tried the wall ride strat before. I don't know that's the best strat. Your car gets pretty beat up by the end of the 5 minutes. So we'll wait just a little bit longer for some people to come in. Get in here. Choose your cars. While you're choosing your cars, if you're new, go ahead and you should have full access to the menus right now. When you choose a car, go under Vehicle Config, and then go under Color. Choose 3 unique colors. You see the colors that I use all the time right there, orange, purple, and green. But choose 3 unique colors. The primary of those colors will show up on the left here in your position slot. And then once you've chosen those colors in the Vehicle Config menu, come on over to the Race Manager, click on your name. Not mine, click on your name, but I'll click on mine to show you. Click on Save Colors, and then that'll go away. It'll save it to the server. Then so you can be sure that it works, hit Load Paint, and you should see your car respawn with those colors on it. And we'll all see it, and it'll be saved to the server. And every time you pick a car from that point forward from the Race Manager, or if we're in a situation where I'm pushing cars out to you, which is not happening in this series, but could be happening in After Hours. And if you don't know about it, stick around for After Hours. I have a feeling we'll have a longer one today than we usually do. Those colors will get automatically reapplied to your car. And if you choose a livery, which you can choose in the change livery, or even in the config menu, change your livery. If you come in here and hit save livery, it'll save that livery for that make of car. So if you change it on a Covet, then every Covet you spawn in after that will get its livery using those colors. If that livery has colorable, if it is a colorable livery. Words are hard. I got a little rusty at this. These breaks are not necessarily good for my my remembering how to do all this, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go along. After a break, we do tend to see, we've seen it before. Well, I mean, not in this series, but me hosting other events. When we go on a short break, people do tend to forget when it's not in their weekly pattern, and looks like we got up to 14 people now. We're only one shy of a full lobby. But we may only have one, looks like we may only have one split today, unless other people join. That'll just make the After Hours more fun, because we'll have a longer After Hours. Onan saying they used the wall ride strat during the off season. You think you won the night? Don't tell them that. Don't tell the people that. Hey, Georgie Young, how you doing? I just did notice you. As soon as I said that, then the message pops up from Georgie Young. Do you notice you? Darn it. I did notice you. Hi, Georgie Young. Or Georgial? No, that is an I. It's so tiny I can't see it. And hopefully I'll be fixing that soon too. I have my new chatbot. I'm still working on it. We're still using the old chatbot. And if you don't get my attention right away, and it's something that I absolutely need to know, you can always hit bang RandomMinds in the chat. That's ! RandomMinds. And then I will hear what you're saying in my ear hole. And we now have 15 people here. All right. I Like Nuggets came on over. We will run these races again on Thursday. That's our lower FPS night. We cap those splits at 7 drivers. So that everybody can get that sweet, sweet FPS that we're all looking for. Bang RandomMinds, bang that ear hole. Oh, Derp, you can't say it like that. Oh, which reminds me, get your bingo cards if you haven't gotten them already. Bang Bingo. In the chat, you'll get the link, get the bingo cards. We haven't had a bingo in a long, long time. Of course, it's hard to get bingo in these because generally they are things that have to do with me. And since I'm not in these races, it doesn't have as much to do with me. Oh no. Georgie Young. Time to make this guy die of laughter. Oh no. Bastion. Silks. Why? Why are you tormenting me with the Bastion? I'll tell you what though. The last stream we did, we ran the Bastion and it was actually really good. It was a pretty good config. In that it really required a lot of concentration, and for some reason I was locked in that night and ended up winning the race. So that no longer bothers me at all, Silks. I can run a Bastion. I can run a Bastion. Oh, we lost somebody. Who did we lose? Arthur. Arthur. I didn't see you in there. I will. Is anybody still not have permissions? I think Arthur probably didn't have permissions. Arthur, if you get back in, I'll get you permissions. Oh no, you missed it, Georgie Young. You gotta do bang RandomMinds. It's exclamation point RandomMinds. Of course, I shouldn't have told you how to fix that, because then you're gonna be yelling that silly string into my ear. No. Yeah, and we're gonna be getting rid of Nightbot too. Nightbot will be going away. There it is. There it is. All right, I think we're gonna get this thing kicked off. It looks like we may only have one split tonight, which makes me sad. Tell your friends. Tell everybody to come on over to these races. They're awfully fun. Oh yeah, the rules. Thank you, Onan. See, I don't do these for a while, and I forget how everything works. We run clean races and clean cars. There's no tuning, no changing parts, no mods. The only changes you can and need to make is the color of your car to match your unique player color. We have drivers of all skill levels. Racing incidents happen and will be penalized appropriately. Outside of a race, intentionally crashing into other players or berating them at any time is not acceptable and will be met with a reprimand, a timeout, a suspension, or a ban. And we already got the emotes in there. All right, let's go Onan and Dude. Additionally, unless the track doubles back on itself, do not drive backwards. You must always attempt to progress forwards in the race or derby. Follow the instructions from myself and the other BeamMP staff members and moderators. Do not try to cheat in any way. And make sure to follow the BeamMP and Discord terms of service, or you will be met with a reprimand, a timeout, a suspension, or a ban. For the best possible ping, please stop any other programs you have running and any downloads through Steam or otherwise. Max ping is 200 because a high ping is death to us all, and I will decide the outcome of any disputes, so let's not have any. And I'm being asked, what the dog do? What the dog do? What do the dog do? Rude. Random Minds, look at you and Badman. We are the spectators and the official. Are they over here? They are over here. There's Fenway. Fenway is Silks. Badman ran. Oh no, Badman is also. Oh no, is that one person or is that two people spawned in one car? No. Oh, there we go. There's Danny Boy and Badman. People are already leaving their parts all over the ground. People are already leaving their parts all over the ground. All right, I think we are going to get this started. It looks like we will only have one split tonight. Sad face. No one wants your race. But I'm glad you're here. Hey, you guys are going to get a leg up on everybody. You're going to get all the points tonight. You get a whole race series of points. Oh, look at down here. They're already destroyed. It's a traffic jam. It's like New York at 9 a.m. I had a very surreal experience a while back. I was walking through New York, right straight through Times Square at, was like 5 in the morning, and it was like empty. It felt like the day after. It was crazy. It was crazy. But let's get this thing started. We're going to start the qualifying. It'll be a 5-minute qualifying. And I don't think we have anybody over there on server 2. If, Derp, if you want to... Server 2 is empty. Server 2 is empty. All players look ready on my end. All right. Well, it's going to be a short night. We'll have a long after hours, so start thinking about what you guys want to do for after hours. But let's go ahead and get this thing kicked off. We'll do the 5-minute qualifying. You'll be in ghosted mode. Let me make sure I have the race file set up. I'd like to do these. Where is my thing? There it is. Asphalt oval. Marshall race. 20 laps. Oh no. Maybe. Let's see. Split group name. Primary Saturday. Race minutes set to 5. Qualifying. I'm glad I checked this. Qualifying minutes needs to be set to 5. No resets during the race. Ignore off tracks, because if you go off the track, you're pretty much out anyway. You'll explode in 15 seconds. It's a circuit. Primary Saturday, or primary set, is a split group name. We have BeamMP Derby event and Gambler event vehicles. And everything else from that looks good. Let's load it up. It'll despawn everybody's car. Go ahead and choose your vehicle. You can choose it with the blue choose vehicle button. People miss that. I don't know. It's like glowing blue and people still miss it. I don't know how people miss it. Now, one thing to be aware of, because of how I set this up, let's just turn this on for a second. So basically, there's your checkpoints you can see on all the apexes. So the start-finish line actually starts a little bit after the checkered start-finish line. So on your last lap, don't think you're going to stop here and actually end your race. Make sure you start your way around the corner, and then that will make sure you cross the real start-finish line. I can't be held accountable for where they put it here. I put it up here just so that we had more room to line everybody up. I will be looking at some point in the future, having a gantry over top of the start-finish line and all that stuff. So that will happen at some point. A lot of things will happen at some point. I'm still rushing to try to get this out there for everybody. I really want everybody to have access to the race manager. I'm working on it. Trust me, I am really working on it. Things are just taking a little bit longer than I expected. It needs orange. Beam's menus are orange. What? It needs orange. Beam menus are orange. Well, race manager menus aren't orange. Should I make the blue choose vehicle button orange? Is that what I should do? All right, let's grid everybody up. Let's see if we have, what is it, 14? Wait a minute, how is this? Okay, I have to, well, we'll just do this. So there should be 14 of us. Oh, I can't see from this angle. All the name tags are in the way. So, 1, 2. So it will leave an empty spot for me. I've also fixed that in the new version. It's a shame I hadn't got it finished for this, but you'll be happy when I do. You had people tell me to make your stuff orange too, but you told them immersive racing is red and blue. Well, one of my colors is orange as well, so it does fit, which I chose not thinking about BeamNG being orange. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That is all of us. Let me just grid it up again to make sure that we all are all here. And we will. I almost hit start race. I'm trying to do this without making the mistakes. We'll see if it works. and qualifying is off, you will see that ghosting is on. Now, you don't see it from my perspective, but when other cars are getting close to the cars down there, they actually graphically ghost. I'm working on code to make it so that you see that happen when you are just spectating. But you can see that people are just phasing through each other, like right there. We do that so that you don't get crash welded to other people and you don't have people getting in your way during qualifying. So it's basically, you basically have the track to yourself, even though we're all doing it together. It's one of the features, the ghosting mode, as soon as that became available. I remember when they first put that out, I saw that in the release notes, that they put something, I had already started writing code to do my own version of ghosting. And then BeamNG came out, and I saw in the notes, it actually had a mode called ghosting. I was like, wait, what? I think I searched all throughout all of the BeamNG code, and they hadn't implemented it yet. They put it in, but they hadn't started using it yet. I think the race manager here was the first thing to start using start using ghosting officially, which was pretty cool. Some people were joking that since I was asking for it for so long, people thought that BeamNG did it for me. I honestly don't think BeamNG knows I'm alive, so, you know, it's fine. We got 37-second lap times. Danny Boy not having the fastest lap time. Danny Boy, I believe, may still be at the top of the series leaderboard. I see somebody's driving. You know you can reset in qualifying. And if you reset and you want to start your qualifying over again, just click on your name and you can click grid up. It will take you back. You see No Pizza just did that. It'll take you back to the grid. And then, so that your checkpoints start counting right away again, just hit this recycle button. It doesn't make a sound because I am a horrible, horrible programmer. But trust me, when you hit that, it will reset the checkpoints to the first one so that it automatically starts counting them. BeamNG devs are easy to find / talk to. When you streamed, you talked to them a few times about better cops and robber systems. Well, I kept calling them out. I mean, maybe they know about me. I don't know. My goal is to get this out there for everybody to use. The race manager needs to be, well, it needs to be everywhere. I mean, it's the greatest thing. Some people don't like the fact that I restrict things. Like right now, during qualifying, you see my menu's restricted. It's not just the menu. Even the shortcut keys and stuff like that. You can't change your vehicle. You can't modify them. Even when you get whenever you get a vehicle from that pull down list, the server the config for that vehicle actually lives on the server. So you can't even have updated your game files. It won't matter. It takes those configurations from the server. The idea was that people, and it sets gravity, it sets weather, it sets all those things to be the same for everybody. Because people were trying to adjust the weather or adjust gravity, or if I had a night race, they turn the night off. So you can't do any of that with the race manager. You can't adjust your grip. You can't do any of those things. Because, I mean, people like, well, you shouldn't limit me. We're just friends. We just want to race, and we don't need the limitations. But y'all cheat. You cheat. You do. And what, you know, it's no fun when somebody's clearly put NOS in their car, you know? All right, 30 seconds left now. 30 seconds left in qualifying. And we will get the first set of heats getting ready to go. Adjusting gravity is the biggest goober thing people do. I know. I remember it. We were running a Barrio Kart track. Legally distinct and different, definitely not a copyright thing. And I looked at somebody looked like they had too much grip, and I go over and I look at their car parked next to somebody else's car. Oh, last lap for everybody. Next time you cross the start-finish line, it will end your qualifying. You see the checkered flags going in there. But I looked at their car, and it was near somebody else's car, and we all had the same cars. That's the other thing. I can spawn cars out, and it locks you into that car. All good things. But I noticed that their wheel well for the car was sitting a lot lower than everybody else's cars. And they were adjusting gravity. So that very next week, I put in a whole thing where I override the weather effects, all the environmentals, including gravity. We caught people modifying JBeams and putting files in user folders to overwrite the math and confronted them. Yes, that was a thing that happened. Derp is correct. We did that as well. So don't try to cheat. It's not worth it. Plus, I'll end up just banning you, and nobody needs that. So L. Sherman just... Where did L. Sherman go? Did L. Sherman stop? L. Sherman did stop. L. Sherman, you didn't get one lap in. What happened, L. Sherman? You didn't get one lap in. Let's see, that's crazy. You'd expect the opposite to counter the weight of the car. Less weight equals more power. Yeah, well, it was when the tracks are, very turny. It's they wanted that extra grip, and it worked for them. But then no longer after that. All right, so it looks like everybody is now qualified. L. Sherman, I don't know what happened to you. Let's go ahead and accept that qualifying into the books. You do get points for qualifying. I'll show you the points as they sit now. Only for first, second, and third position. But there are points for qualifying, as you can see. And then, of course, there are points for the races. So we will start this thing off. I'm not going to have you choose vehicles again. Oh, no, edits are received. All right, so I will be having you choose vehicles since the menu's freed up and I didn't act quickly enough. So I will go ahead and load this back up. Choose your same car that you ran in qualifying. You'll run that same car for the first 2 heats, and then the third heat is the wild card heat. You can choose any car you want. Georgie Young says, get on plane crazy right now. What? I don't know what that means. Uninright, you're saying if you lessen the force on the tires, you can move quicker because there's less weight. Now that you think about it, it's more of a drag racing thing than a track. Okay, they're talking amongst themselves. I don't know the background to that statement. So let's grid everybody up. Let's see if we have everybody, and if we do, we will get this started. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not everybody is in a car. Let's grid up again. There's a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that is all the people that we have. 13. Did someone leave? Lars, connection terminated. What happened to Lars? Did Lars, are you in the chat here? What happened to you, Lars? They may have gotten disconnected. How am I? How am I, Misty? I am doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. We may have to load up again because I see that Lars has disconnected. They said since we only have one split. Wait, what is all this? Derp. Giving it a derp. So I'm just waiting to hear from Lars. Lars, are you going to try to join back in? Lars? Lars, you were in the top 10. You even said it yourself. Where are you? There's Lars. Lars, where are you? Are you trying to get back in? Did their whole computer die or something? I don't see them coming back in. Well, I mean, we may have to run without them. Derp, quit giving people ideas. If we catch them, they'll get banned. We don't want that to be a problem. I hear all your honking. I'm just looking to see if Lars is coming back in. I guess they're not. All right, well, we're going to start this one without Lars, I guess. Don't know. R.I.P. Lars. Sorry, Lars. All right. We'll grid up one more time, and then we'll get this thing started. First of 5. Let's get back down to Danny Boy. Danny Boy did have the fastest qualifying time. Crazy. Remember, it is a banger race. Killing is not only allowed, it is encouraged. Well, oh, Derp's going to call for them in chat. I'll give Derp just a second to see if they can find Lars. Well, normally we have more than one qualifying, so they could have thought, oh, hey, I did qualifying and I'll come back later, but it looks like we only have enough. Lars isn't in the audience. All right, well, we will just start. That is unfortunate for Lars. I'll just make one more check to see if we see them trying to join. Nope, they're not trying to join. All right, let's get this thing started. Enough faffing about. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. And they're off. It's Danny Boy in first, Onan in second, then Fenway, Casp, Badman, True, L. Sherman, Panic, Code Corrupt, Gav, I Like Nuggets, Mr. Tornado. Mr. Tornado has not gotten off the line. What has happened to Mr. Tornado now? Well, we'll see when we come back around. Oh, Mr. Tornado's now moving. Mr. Tornado had some problems. Danny Boy with a huge lead. Fenway right behind them, though. No Pizza's car. Huge damage at the start. Side by side with Cass coming down to the last set of turns in a lap. Remember, it is a 5-minute race. We're doing 3 heats. So if you have a bad first race, never fret. We will do 2 more. Into the crossover. I think that may be the first collision in the crossover. First one I caught anyway. Onan got T-boned. Mr. Tornado having problems in the crossover. Getting turned around. Danny Boy lapping people, are getting ready to lap people already. Mr. Tornado's car pretty damaged. Gav just bugged into you, says Panic. Gav, you're a menace. Color Corrupt is dead. A couple people already dead. L. Sherman already dead. Whoever says the D-Series is OP. Counter argument. They've exploded already. Badman True barely moving. The car has been nerfed, so it is only rear-wheel drive, and both Badman True's tires are completely dead. Mr. Tornado is down to just going backwards, working the wall ride. Fenway just barely getting through everybody there. Trying to make the pass on Danny Boy. That is for position. They do get around them. They picked up the door of another car. You had an infinite you had infinite mass, you were bugged, it didn't register any hits. We may have to do this race again because we had somebody bugged. We may have to do, just everybody keep racing. All right, we are going to do the race again. I'm getting confirmation that we had another person. They rejoined. We're going to do it again. Somebody's game bugged out. We won't keep doing this, but we'll do this at least once. Check the replay. I'll check the replay. We are going to start over again though. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this race. Race has been canceled. And who said they were so Sherman, what's your name in game, Sherman? L Sherman, there they are. Yeah, it'll be the same grid. It will be, yes. I didn't have to put the grid in because the automatic gridding was working, but I will put the grid in. Let's just see the beginning of that and see what happened to Sherman there. So let me go over to Sherman's car at the start here. Sherman in the back. Just completely, yeah. They do look like they are bugged out. Just pushing everybody out of the way with impunity. Yeah. So L. Sherman definitely looks like you were bugged out. Let's start it up again. Let me go grab that qualifying order here. Make sure I hit the right button to get it. And not accidentally kick everybody like I've done in the past. Well, it's what you qualified in, like Nuggets. You need to keep the same car. And yeah, Sherman, go ahead and leave and come back. Let's just make sure your game's gonna be okay, because that will give me a moment to get the qualifying positions in there. We lose them after the first run, but I have them in a file and I can put them back, which is what I'm doing now. We'll take that out. We'll take this out. And we'll format the file. And it's verified. All right. You love the awful, says Mr. Oh, now I get Mr. Tornado. No, you can't use a different model. I will have everybody choose their cars again because we have the person entering. So let me know as soon as you are fully back in there, Sherman. I don't see them coming back in yet. Oh, in the game it says they're now synced. Did I miss them? I don't see them in the list. Oh, it says loading. Hey, Anthony's just resubbed for 3 months. Thank you very much for that resub. Oh, L. Sherman looks like they're here. They may have even gotten a car. Let's go over to L. Sherman's car. So try to hit somebody, L. Sherman. Let's see if you hit somebody. Somebody get in L. Sherman's way so we can see he doesn't lag through you. L. Sherman's gonna no-grab himself over to somebody. There's Fenway. Crash into Fenway. Did that seem to have... Nope. L. Sherman still doesn't have... Let's see what L. Sherman's ping is. I mean, your ping's not too high. I don't know why, L. Sherman. I do not know why you're not getting collisions with others. This is definitely unfortunate. Fenway has a good ping. Your ping isn't... I mean, it's 1-200, but... That shouldn't be. So, L. Sherman, you don't have that damage. Do you have that damage on your vehicle that I'm showing on the screen? Oh, yeah. Make sure that simple collisions isn't on. RandomMinds, note to self. Make sure you check for that. Yeah, check your settings, L. Sherman. And it would be under, let's see, I forget where it is. Is it under multiplayer? I forget where it would be. You're playing with 3 people and you turn them on. Yeah, everybody make sure that you have simple physics turned off. Well, at least we know what the problem was. Alright. We know what the problem was. And I've added a note to myself to make sure that we just... I don't know why I haven't been doing that, but we'll... I can call you Mr. Tornado instead of Mr. I am in conversations with Beam Paint. I want Beam Paint on the servers, and what do you call it? I want Beam Paint, and they want me to have Beam Paint in the race manager and on my servers when I get it going. There's just a certain way that my server's set up that won't quite work with the way they're doing things, but I'm in conversations with them to try to work that out. You're now registering everything, says Sherman. All right, let's load this up and try this again, shall we? So everybody go ahead and pick your cars again. Sorry about that. But it's got to be done. It's got to be done. The qualifying positions will remain the same. Do not worry about that. Alrighty. I have checked the things. Understood. Alright. Let's see if we get... As soon as everybody's in a vehicle, we'll get this thing started again. Where's the start-finish line? There it is. Sorry, Derp. I hadn't had that up on my screen, but I should have now. Oh, you have one more joining any second? Ugh. Well, we'll have to load the game again. We got one more joining real quick. And I think it's Doge 5. I have to add them to the list here. So Doge, you will just end up at the back of the grid. No worries. As soon as there's Doge, so let me go ahead and the game is overlying. Hey, Anthony, it looks like we're only doing one split tonight. Anthony, are you on Saturdays? If you are, you might want to get into the server. I have to move my, here. Anthony's gonna hop in real quick. Well, I have to restart it anyway, so we'll get you in here. Here, I'm gonna do a start qualifying and stop qualifying just so that I can clear this thing out here. I gotta move my UI because I have things overlaying it now. Oh, nothing like a scuffed start when we come back. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. Listen, you guys wouldn't know what to do with yourselves if I actually did a stream properly from the beginning. It would have to be somebody else's stream. Oh, did somebody else die now? My stream glitching adds character. So Doge, let me go ahead and allow you vehicles. And Anthony's coming in. Well, my streams definitely have character then. If that's what it takes to have character, my streams have got them. They're generally scuffed. So hurry up, Anthony. Get your butt in here. Be on time next time. Just saying. I don't see them joining yet. Come on, Anthony. Get in here. I can't wait to get rid of Streamlabs and Nightbot. I am working on my own bot. I thought I was going to have it done by now. I keep thinking I'm going to have things done a lot faster than I do. But, you know, stuff happens. And I got Anthony's name in there. Anthony, ANTONY 521. I got you in the race file now. You just got back from a football game. Oh, I miss going to football games. The last football game I was to was to a Steelers game a while back. One of the last games over at Heinz Field. Well, when it was, I mean, the field's still there. It's just not called Heinz Field anymore. All right, it looks like everybody's in, so let's try this again, shall we? Go Browns. No. Black and yellow, black and yellow. You have no idea I'm a huge Steelers fan. I'm a Pittsburgh fan across the board, really. All right, let's load this up and do it again. Choose your cars. Like I said, get in the same car you had during qualifying. Except Doge, you can obviously choose any of the cars from the choose vehicle button. And for the people that don't know, remember, this is a banger race. It's a 5-minute timed race. We're going to do 3 of them. Crashing into other people is not only allowed, it is encouraged. If your car is disabled, you will explode in 15 seconds and your race will be over. But remember, we will be doing 3 of them. 3 5-minute timed races. You played football with Mitch Trubisky. Oh, that's pretty cool. I played football early on. I was a sports nut early on, and then I turned into a geek. Actually lettered in soccer. In high school. All right, let's see that we have everybody here. Let's go ahead and grid up. Imagine this with the Formula 1 cars on this road. That would be crazy. All right, let's see that we have everybody here. Oh, it stretches far back there, doesn't it? So we should have, what, 13 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 people. It's not showing on my list. Why isn't it showing? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll show once I start. All right, here we go. Good luck. Well, let me get back down the Danny Boy's car since they're in the front here. I got myself distracted. All right, here we go. This one's for real. And they're off. Anthony and first. Let's look back at the start. We missed a lot of crashes early on. Oh, Cass early gets spun around early. I know my words. Doge gets spun around. Oh, such a big pileup. Oh, and look at that. Barely clearing the crossover before the cars come through. But now there's track blockers. I like Nuggets was able to get past there. Coming around, Danny Boy using the wall ride strat. We'll see if it serves them long term. Danny Boy in first, Fenway second, Badman in third, Onan fourth, Gav fifth, Code Corrupt sixth, Panic seventh, Anthony eighth, L. Sherman ninth, No Pizza in 10th, I Like Nuggets in 11th, Doge 12th, Casp 13th, and Mr. Tornado 14th. It is a big grid for sure. And Shadow is now following. Thank you for following, Shadow. They're following on Twitch. I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Twitch.tv/RandomMinds, YouTube.com/RandomMinds, and YouTube.com/@BeamMP official. All of the places. Big pile up here. Danny Boy had Panic crash right into the side of them. I think they've picked Danny Boy up over the side. Well, no, but Panic is caught underneath Danny Boy's car. Mr. Tornado explodes. Casp has already exploded. There goes Panic, Danny Boy, and Fenway. That cleared everything. That escalated quickly. It's Badman coming around the final turn now of the lap in first place. Anthony right behind them, but that is not for position. Onan, you see coming down now, is showing in second place. Danny Boy's currently still showing in third, but that will be changing any second. There's so much destruction down here. Everyone's got to navigate the dead cars. Everyone forgets that this is a marathon. It may only be a 5-minute race, but your race can be over really quickly. I Like Nuggets just gently trying to get through everything. I think they have picked up somebody's tire underneath their car. Spectate Dude McGuy, where's Dude? Panic nailed you into the pointy part of a wall. Well, that will definitely end your race quickly. Let's see who was that? Dude McGuy, where is Dude? Where has Dude gotten? There's Dodes. Oh, so many dead over here. I don't see where Dude is. There's Anthony just trying to get around the track. Oh, you called for Anthony to be spectated. Well, there is Anthony. I misunderstood your request. Sorry about that, Dude. Anthony, now showing in third, was at the back of the track. They got, who is that? I Like Nuggets right behind them. That is for position right there, as they're both trying to get through the dead cars. Anthony getting stuck a little bit. I Like Nuggets even more stuck now. I Like Nuggets in a lot of trouble. They do have a piece of what it looks like is either Code Corrupt or Casp's. I think it's Code Corrupt's car. A piece underneath of them. As Badman True comes through here. Badman True on lap 6. Everybody else, Onan just coming on to lap 6 now. You love the format? You never seen something like this? This is some crazy racing right here. No resets. Cars explode if they can't move. In the next version of the Race Manager, we're going to have maximum top speed as well, which will be interesting. Code Corrupt having some problems here. They're still alive. 5 seconds left in the race. As soon as that timer hits, let's see if Anthony and Badman True will get another lap. This is the final lap of the race. I think, Badman True didn't make it through in time. That does mark the last lap for Badman True. Anthony hasn't gotten quite to the finish line. Anthony, you have to go up past the curve. There they go. They got it there. Onan coming in now, showing in second. Ignore the fake start-finish line. I didn't put it there. It was graffiti. Code Corrupt showing in 6th, but their car can barely move. Is everybody else just dead? Look at this corner. I have never seen so many name tags in one place. That's insane. Look at that. I mean, so much fire. Oh, the fire has a small LOD. So much fire. So much flame. I think that's going to be the end of it now, because I don't think anybody... So, Badman... Oh, Badman is finished. Code Corrupt is still moving. I mean, they're still getting positions, but we do only have one. Can they... Will Code Corrupt be able to pick up another position? I mean, technically they could if they can get around. If they get driving slower than walking speed, their car will explode, but they are still technically in the race. Can they get another checkpoint? Let's see how their car is actually doing on heat. Oh, it is close to overheating. Oh, it may have just overheated. And they have now exploded. That will end Code Corrupt's race, and I think that is it for... There's nobody else moving. Nobody else moving. So that is where that one will end, with Badman True in first, Onan in second, Anthony third, I Like Nuggets fourth, No Pizza fifth, Code Corrupt sixth, Danny Boy seventh, L Sherman eighth, Gav the Stig ninth, Fenway 10th, Doge 11th, Panic 12th, Mr. Tornado 13th, and Cass 14th. We'll set this up for the next race. We'll keep you in the same cars. We will take out the qualifying positions to make it so that it uses your fastest lap on that race. Silks is saying they hate Sherman now. No, don't throw the hate around. Don't throw the hate around. So I will go ahead and accept that race into the books. And then immediately load us back up again. Ha ha ha. Did it. I eventually will have it set so that it just goes from one to the next. But in any event. Oh, are people getting timed out? Yeah, careful with the caps. That will time you out. Sorry if that happens to you. So Danny Boy still with the fastest lap. Danny Boy starts again with the fastest lap. So this is heat number 2. It's in the same cars. Let's make sure we got everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Forgive the holes in the grid. I do have that fixed in the newest release of the Race Manager. It's just not here yet. There are more in the server that are wanting to race. Well, we will, how many more are in the server that want to race? We got Chatty Pepper. Sherman's outside the grid. Where's Sherman? Here, I'll shorten the grid up. I have a feature to do that. Let me just go grab that setting. Where is it? I have so many options. Grid space multiplier. There it is. Grid space multiplier. All the positions are calculated. So we'll put the grid space multiplier. Well, in this case, they are anyway. And we'll make it 1.4, I guess. Let's see where actually Sherman actually is. How are you? I don't understand. Oh, there it goes. It just missed them. But we're gonna load it back up again so we can shorten the grid anyway. Wait a minute. What just? So, oh man. So we have people. No, wait a minute. We got. I'm confused. Well, I'm not getting rid of Nightbot just now. What's so? Who came in that said they wanted to race? I don't see. Oh, the stupid thing. Dutcher is here. Chatty Papper. Dutcher and Chatty Papper. All right. Well, let me modify and Fenway. All right. Okay, hold on a second. Let me unlock my menus. I can't okay, we'll just do it this way. It's fine. I'll have to have you guys pick your cars again. Why didn't it? Because I didn't hit the button the right way. It's fine. Why is this a problem recently? There we go. So Dutcher will allow you vehicles, and Chatty Papper will allow you vehicles. Let me put your names in the grid here. So DEUTSHER and Cheddar Pappy. Of course, I had caps lock on, and then everything went reversed. CHAEDDARPAPPY. So there's 16 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait a minute, I have more than 16 people in my list. So Lars is not here, right? So we'll get rid of Lars's name. Oh, we'll get rid of my name. That's stupid that I put myself in there. So I think I have everybody now. All right, let's load this up again. Everybody choose your vehicles, since we have new people coming in. This is, for the new people coming in, this is what do you call it? This is a timed race. It's a 5-minute timed race. Resets are disabled. If your car can't move for 15 seconds, it will explode. Choose any car with the choose vehicle button. And talk to me in the stream chat, because I generally don't see the game chat. All right, let's see that everybody has gotten in there. So we should have 16 people. So it should be fine. Oh, not everybody. Oh, there we go. We're getting just about everybody is in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So minus me. And we're still missing one person though, right? Who are we missing? Let's hit grid up again. I think we're still missing somebody that hasn't gotten in a car. Let me go through the list. Oh, Dutcher can't spawn? Sorry. Hit allow vehicles. I must have hit the wrong button. You have to choose it from the choose vehicle button. In the race manager there. Hit that choose vehicle button. Choose your vehicle. This will be the second heat out of 3 we will do tonight. So go ahead and get in the vehicle. Spawn received. All right. Now let's grid up. I still don't see them. Oh, there they are. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. That is everybody. All right. Second heat, bigger than the first. We're breaking our limit just a little bit, but it'll be fine. Here we go. Good luck. Remember, this is a banger race. killing people is not only allowed, it is expected. If your car can't move for 15 seconds, you will explode, and that will be over for your race. But don't worry, we have one more after this. And here we go. Good luck, everybody. And off the start, Danny Boy almost getting sideways off the start. Fenway battling for the position. Danny Boy right into the wall ride strat. A lot of people in the wall ride strat. Mr. Tornado gets spun around along with Panic. Here they come through the first crossover. Danny Boy going crazy fast. Panic just barely getting through there without dying. The rest of the field having some problems back in this corner. It seems to be different corners every race. But they're definitely having problems over here. The front of the track is coming through now. Here comes Danny Boy still at the lead. It's Danny Boy in first. Badman True in second. Fenway third. Gav fourth. No Pizza fifth. I see somebody falling down the leaderboard. Somebody's having problems. Is there been a death already? I don't see anything exploded. They must have just gotten spun around. Oh, crossover claiming another victim. Doge and Gav the Steak. Of course it's Gav. Of course it's Gav. How could it not be Gav? Danny Boy knows this is not a sprint but a marathon. Waits for the crossover. We had somebody yielding. We had a yield. There's no yield signs in Banger Racing, Danny Boy. What are you doing? Smart racing is what he's doing. Oh, and Anthony and Onan come together there for a second. Onan going like crazy. Badman True currently in third, well, in fifth now, going down the order. They have been hit hard. L. Sherman and Anthony down here coming together, having their own battle. I believe that is for position. Oh, Onan just barely getting through there. Gav the Stig might be the first one going to explode. Their car is unable to move. No, I already do see Onan's car has exploded. There goes Gav. Oh no, not Onan. No Pizza's car's exploded. Onan's still driving. Gav dead. As L. Sherman and Danny Boy. That is not a race for position. L. Sherman having all sorts of problems back there. Coming back up to the start-finish line, Mr. Tornado's got that never give up, never surrender attitude we'd love to see here. Seem to be... and there is Panic. Panic is now dead right near the start-finish line. I think they panicked. Oh, crossover becoming an issue. Chatty Papper getting in contact with I Like Nuggets. Dutcher just barely moving. Doge barely moving. And Code Corrupt, next one dead. Code Corrupt out for the race, unable to keep that car moving forward. Big pile up in this corner. Oh, so many people dying in this U-bend here. Chatty Patty gets through. Danny Boy's through. Fenway is showing in second, quite a little ways back. Casp just getting to the start-finish line now in third. You see Danny Boy getting ready to lap them. Doge and Deutscher are just prolonging their life. They're not moving all that fast, but they're moving. Fenway taking a gentle tour through there. Oh, all sorts of people dead back here. Onan now dead back here. L. Sherman. Oh, there goes Mr. Tornado. Explodes. I Like Nuggets explodes. It's all kicking off. Or they're all kicking off. Cheesy Patty. Cheddar Patty. Going through like crazy. Getting around everybody there. Fenway's getting through. There's just... Oh, did somebody leave? Looked like Doge left. What happened, Doge? There's more races to come. There is 10 seconds left in this race. You don't like this track? It's more about luck. I don't know. I see the talented drivers up towards the top of the leaderboard, so it has a little bit to do with skill. You're just getting hit by 10D series. Yeah, it's definitely not only about luck. Definitely not only about luck. And this is the last lap of the race. Danny Boy's coming through. But I think it's going to be Casp, the first one across the line if they can get there. Remember, Casp, keep going. That line's not the finish. There it is. Oh no, Chatty Pappy was the first one to actually cross the line. Deutscher, oh maybe it was Deutscher. But there's Danny Boy. There's your leader across the line. Remember, if you finish your race, don't impact the other people's races. You'll be at least able to choose a different car. That is right. The next race is the wild card race. You're able to choose any other car. You can choose the same one if you like. Deutscher still coming through here. Oh no, Deutscher's done. Let's see. Anthony is hasn't crossed the finish line yet. So Deutscher, don't impact Anthony's race, please, Deutscher. Deutscher, leave Anthony alone. Anthony's still in the race. Mr. Tornado says you died because your engine just turned off, not broke, just turned off. You can turn it back on again. And there is Anthony across the line. Is anybody else still moving? Chatty Pappy is already finished. Casp is finished. See if I see anybody else moving that's still in the race. No, that looks like it is. That looks like it is it. Chatty Pappy and Casp have both already finished. So that will be the way race number 2 finishes out, with Danny Boy in first, Casp in second, Fenway third, Cheddar Pappy fourth, Anthony fifth, Sherman sixth, Badman True seventh, I Like Nuggets eighth, Onan ninth, Code Corrupt 10th, Deutscher 11th, Panic in 12th, Gab the Stig in 13th, No Pizza in 14th, Mr. Tornado in 15th. I will accept that race into the books. You don't know how you finished that one? Yeah, I know, right? Alrighty there. That's funny. I was adding people to the qualifying positions, but we weren't using the qualifying positions. So drink water. I will drink water. Thank you for that, Mr. Tornado. All right, let's load this up. Remember, in this one, you can... Let me make sure I have the vehicle chooser in there. It is. So we'll load the track up again. Choose any car that you want. Doesn't have to be the same one. I am welcome. Well, thank you for being welcome. You are welcome as well. I don't know what I'm saying. I love when I try to move my camera when people are spawning cars. L. Sherman and Gav were having a little shoving match there. Deutscher, that is not one of the cars you can choose. Deutscher must have had his menus open before I started. So Deutscher, just choose one of the allowable vehicles, please. I love that feature. You know, a lot of these things, unfortunately, are time dependent. So I may have to put some stuff in the server to do a delay and then do things like a second time. Let's see if everybody has chosen a vehicle. I don't see... Oh, there's Deutscher. Let's grid everybody up. Let's see that we have 15 people in the grid. We've lost one. We still should have 15. Let's see what we got. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, we're still missing somebody. Oh, there they are. Well, it goes by your fastest lap time in the last race after we start these things. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And by that, I meant to say that the grid order depends on your fastest lap from the previous race. Danny Boy's still showing in first, because of course they are. All right, last official heat for the night. I think this may be a record for as quickly as we've gone through the races. It is a little bit sad that we only have one split tonight, but and especially since I didn't rename this C, and I have to reload everything, which means I'll take the vehicle chooser out. It'll be fine. Nothing can possibly go wrong. There we go. Okay, now we're good. All right. Make it a good one, guys. Oh, no. David Programs has left the server. What? We had another person in here? I didn't see you, David. David, are you wanting to race? Are you in the chat somewhere? I'm being told to hold up a second. I'm being told... Did Twitch stop? I hope not. Nope, Twitch is still going fine. Yeah, I hear the horns. I hear the horns. Looks like we did lose somebody. I'm sorry, I didn't see you come in. David Programs. Sorry, David. All right, well, let's get this thing started. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. And they're off. Oh, spinouts in turn one. Onan all the way around right off the bat. No pizzas in the process of getting spun around. Onan gets turned back around. Anthony just waiting for everybody to get out of the way. Then backing it up and start. They're going to have a problem with I Like Nuggets in a second. Chatty Patty. Are they completely dead already? Chatty Patty, come on. You can move that car. It's a Covet. It can handle it. Come on, Chatty Patty. You can do it. Get that car moving. It's going to explode soon. No. Chatty there. Chatty Patty's out of the race already. No. Chatty Patty. Panic's car has already been pretty much totaled. A fight between the Wall Riders and Mr. Tornado. Mr. Tornado lost. Panic trying to get past now. Here comes Deutscher and the rest of the front of the pack. Deutscher towards the back, it looks like. Mr. Tornado just can't get that car turned around. There, Danny Boy's going to help you out there, Mr. Tornado. Actually, it looks like it really did help them. They're going forward okay now. Right into the wall, but they were going forward. Deutscher into the wall. L. Sherman. Oh, see, there's the problem with the wall ride strat. Same problem happening back here. You're on the wall ride. There's only one lane on the wall. That lane gets tied up. You're going to be in for a crash. Danny Boy and Badman True racing side by side. These are your leaders of the race. Danny Boy backs out of the fight, wanting to live another day. Looks like somebody dropped out. Chatty Patty has left the server. Chatty Patty, no. Their computer may have been having problems. That could be why they weren't moving. Mr. Tornado trying to get by. Badman True able to take the lead. Badman True and Danny Boy. Oh, all sorts of dead people. I see dead people all over the place. Gav and Deutscher, both dead. Possible track blocker. Who's going to be able to drive their way through? There seems to be, oh, big calamity into the corner. L. Sherman just not waiting for anybody, just plowing right through. I don't know if that's the best strategy, L. Sherman. L. Sherman getting stuck on everybody else's parts. Onan able to get by. Anthony's gonna take a running start at it. L. Sherman's backing out, gonna try that as well. Who do we have down here? Panic as well, dead. Code Corrupt in a world of hurt. Badman True did get overtaken by Danny Boy. Casp is dead over here. Onan just going past now. No Pizza dead. I Like Nuggets looks like they're about to be dead. And another person has left. Deutscher has left. What? Why are you guys all leaving? Yeah, the bumpers do cause a problem. Bumpers in this game, definitely. Bumpers and doors and hoods, oh my. Bumpers and doors and hoods, oh my. Guy in a Honda CR-V had your bumper lock in his wheel well. You had a cone in iRacing slow you down, says Derp. Oh, that I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Danny Boy getting bullied by Mr. Tornado. Mr. Tornado not in, that is not a race for position, but they're giving Danny Boy a hard time, or at least they were. Danny Boy is able to get past. There's less than 30 seconds left in the race. Danny Boy right now is a lap ahead of everybody. Can I despawn parts of the car? But that's all what makes BeamNG racing, BeamNG racing, or BeamMP racing, however you want to look at it. I wouldn't do that even if I could. And I had the opportunity. Oh, I Like Nuggets down here. I Like Nuggets is dead, it looks like. They didn't explode on my screen, but they do seem to be dead. I did have that choice I had to make when I was building the race manager. When somebody blows up, do I then despawn their car? I decided not to, and that was a choice. Derp saying it got stuck in their fender. The cone did. Yeah, that's the funny thing. In so many things in Beam can kill you, but a cone is not one of them. Twitch not loading for Badman. I've had the least number of frame drops this whole time, so unfortunately that seems to be on your end. So all sorts of people having already finished. Where's Badman True? Badman True. Did Badman True die? I don't see Badman True on the field at all anywhere. Where's Badman? Oh, there they are. They did die. Badman died in 4th. And it looks like nobody else is moving. So that looks like that is how that one is going to end. It's going to be Danny Boy in 1st, Fenway 2nd, Onan 3rd, Badman 4th, L. Sherman 5th, Anthony 6th, Mr. Tornado 7th, Code Corrupt 8th, No Pizza 9th, Panic 10th, Casp 11th, I Like Nuggets is in 12th, and Gav is in 13th. However, the people that did leave will still get their positions. So those positions are for the people that are still here, but the other people still do get credit for the positions that they were in. And I am seeing being posted in the Beam stage that it does seem to be having problems with Twitch in parts of the country. So I do also stream on YouTube. So YouTube can be your backup. It's youtube.com/randomminds. But that was the last official race for the night. Unless we have people over on server 2, and I don't think that we do. I was just reading a note that was passed to me, but I will, for the person who sent me that note, I will look into that, and that would be disappointing if that was true. But let's see what that has done to the points for the night. And it's going to be Danny Boy in first, Badman second, Onan third, Fenway fourth, Anthony fifth, L. Sherman in sixth, Casp in seventh, I Like Nuggets eighth, Code Corrupt ninth, No Pizza in 10th, Panic in 11th, Mr. Tornado in 12th, Gav the Stig 13th. I'm looking to see if there were ties. No ties, it looks like. Cheddar Pappy in 14th, Deutscher 15th, Doge 16th, and Lars and Kav did not start. Let's go ahead and see what that has done to the points for the season. I will move the UI because the horrible programmer that I am still hasn't made it so that it scrolls appropriately. Let's move it over here, make it as big as possible so we can see it. And then go to this list. There's the points for the season so far. It is Danny Boy in first, I Like Nuggets second, Fenway in third for the season so far. That is your top three, filling out the top five with Onan and No Pizza fourth and fifth. And then everybody else. There are so many people. There are so many people. Look at it. We have over 100 people. Now, some of these people didn't race, so that's the end. But we've had over 100 people at least attempt to participate. And I will post these all up. Let me grab these. So we'll grab this list here from Danny Boy down. I'm just grabbing it while I remember. And then it ends with Spikes. So let's get Spikes to the top there. Who's after Spikes? Stego Rex. All right. So let me then take this and copy this. And then scroll some more for Bravo and the rest. There we go. Just grabbing everybody. I'm only going to grab the people that have the points so I can post it. There it is. So these all will be posted. But there is still time. We're only in week 6 out of... That's not right. We're in week what? We're in week 9 out of 14. I'm dyslexic. Dyslexics untie. So let me move this back over to here. Scroll that back up. Move it over here. That's not the right one. There it is. Put it up there. Bring it down here. It'll be fine. And go back to this. All right, so we will be running these races again on Thursday at at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That is our lower FPS night. We limit those races like we limited today to 15. Well, I mean, we did have a race with 16 to start. And we would have done more splits if we had more people, so never fear. We just didn't have enough people to do more than one split tonight. Is it possible to join for next week? Absolutely. So if your computer can handle 15, 16 people, Saturday is the day for you. We will run them again, like I said, on Thursday, where we limit to 7 people, but we ask that you only join either the Thursday races or the Saturday races so we can get as many people racing as possible, especially on those low FPS nights. So if your computer struggles a bit, Thursday is the night for you. Again, that is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the times do change here in the U.S. this weekend. So the next stream I will actually do is on Tuesday at 9 p.m. These are non-league races, non-series races on Tuesday. Hopefully I will have a new game mode for us to test out. So if you want to be a part of that, you can be a part of that whether you're on Thursday or Saturdays. You can always join on Tuesdays. We don't do heats, or we don't do splits on Tuesdays, but we do limit it to only 15 or 16 people. We limit it to 16 people total, including myself, because I like to race. And that is at 9 p.m. And again, that will be Eastern Standard Time. So we fall back. So right now it is 6:35 p.m. for me. If this was next week, it would now be 5:35 for me. So depending on when your times change, the races will either be at the same time they always are. We're gonna stay. Well, these are my servers, but we'll stay on my server. We may switch tracks. We'll see what everybody wants to do in the after hours. Can we do a smash up derby here? That sounds like a good way to kick off an after hours, Silks. We may just do that. So it will be Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time if you want to be part of Testing Tuesday and help testing things out. Like I said, we'll limit that to 16 people, but we will not do splits. So it's first come, first serve on Tuesdays. But we will be doing these races again on Thursdays. We start our week on Saturday because we're silly, silly people. So Saturday's the beginning, Thursday's the end of the week for us. And we do the same races on both to get everybody racing. And we'll stop the stream here on the BeamMP YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/@BeamMP official. If you want to be part of the after hours, stick around after I close out that stream. It'll sound like I'm closing out this stream as well, but I'm not. Don't go away. We'll close out that stream over there, and we will do some after-hour racing. I've only been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes, so we got plenty of time to have some fun. Sounds like we'll start with a smash-up derby over here. Trying to think if I forgot anything. I don't think I did, so that will be it for the normal part of the stream tonight. You guys stay random, and I will see you in the after hours in the next random video. Come on.